professional, motherfucker.
I mean, I'm pretty sure everybody in the industry has got an anecdote about Oliver Jones at some point, because he's obviously infamous. He's pretty much the rock star of our industry right now.
You know that I love you, baby. 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 You know that I love you, baby.
How do I prepare for it and all that set? I don't really. Just go, no, actually, do you know what? I'm talking shit. I sit there all day. I sit there all week. Since I know this tour was coming, I've been, well, look, so I broke my leg, didn't I, at the start of the summer, and I knew this tour was happening then, and so for the first couple of weeks when I broke my leg, I just bought, like, to stop me going mad. I was just sitting there digging for music and buying loads of music, become obsessed with Bandcamp. And it's sort of, yeah, buying music, I spend about 150 quid a week on music, probably more. So I'm just constantly going through music, like, especially with the open to close stuff, it's not just playing out, it's not just playing techno, it's like I can fucking play some weird African shit at the start, like, as you just heard, playing some funk, and like, it's just, yeah, it's mentally preparing, I guess. The good thing with this tour is people are buying tickets to come and just see me. So it kind of, it's that thing again, I can do what I want really. I still always think about the people in the crowd, obviously, because that's as a DJ you always should do anyway. But no, I haven't really, like look, I'm playing at a famous techno club in Belgium next week called Labyrinth. I'm gonna go, I can't really start playing disco and that there, so you kind of just feel it, it's like,
a guy we know as well, Marco Del Horno from Croydon, he has got his own record label, and because I used to go out always with Ollie to every show when he was playing dubstep, I was there every week for like the last year of it, and one of our mates was like, because you're always with Ollie, do you fancy tour managing an artist? So I was like, yeah, sound, not knowing what to expect, and I don't know if anyone's heard of it, it's Borgor, an Israeli dubstep DJ. And yeah, ended up going away for 3 days to Switzerland. 2 shows in Spain and 1 in Switzerland. And then came back from that, like, was just over the moon with it, loved every minute of it. And then literally a week later, Ollie said to me, do I want to drive for him? Not tour manage, just drive. And I was like, I just quit my job that day, told my old boss that I was doing building work, that's it. And then that's it. The next week later, I was driving for Ollie. Started driving to shows, then I was always taking him to the airport, and I was like, mate, do you mind one time if I can come away with you? And he was like, yeah, sound. And then from that day, I've been abroad to every single show. And the rest, they say, is history. It's not like a manager like relationship, we're best friends. So he sort of really helped me out when I was in like a really dark, horrible place in my life, and offered me the job and the opportunity of a lifetime. And I've just, ever since, just couldn't have been happier.
How did me and Oliver Jones meet? Oh, that's a good one. There's no actual real big story behind it, right? But what Ollie probably doesn't know is, when me and Ollie met, I was right up his arse, to be honest. I was brown-nosing the fucking shit out of him, because when I met Ollie, I was like late into dubstep, right? At first I heard dubstep, I was like, this is a lot of shit, I'll be honest with you. Before I heard Joker, I didn't really like dubstep. And like Ollie's like Skreamism things, the last couple of Skreamism things, I really like. And I met him, and you know, Oliver was like, at that point, probably like, certainly in the UK, but in a lot of senses, he was like the hottest DJ in the world. And like, I was like this little kid from Glasgow, man.
Sorry, it's Chloe, it's Mrs. Chloe.
How's it going, Scott? You alright?
Fucking, you get your haircut by the same person for fucking 10 years and goes through some level.
What do you make of the Solardo boy shirts?
Actually, I've got to be careful because it's her sister who sells them.
No.
I think they're fucking horrific, to be honest.
No, only because Ollie thinks.
Does anybody think that Barlow
trench coat
looks
on?
like Quagmire in his one?
In the thing is, in a world of everybody wearing black, it's nice, isn't it?
That's what I was going to say.
But it's like nice, like Flanders having a tash-note.
What like clothing brands you grow up wearing?
No, the thing is, I'm going to say like Ralph
Spliffy.
I used to wear a lot of Ralph Lauren, Machino, Paul Smith. I was spoilt. Shouts to Mehmet. Mehmet's mum used to own a clothing shop.
Who's the?
She was. Listen, I still tell Mehmet to this day he used to make his mum like try my jeans, like feel like the jeans fit. Ask him. I swear to God.
Who's the worst dressed in the industry?
No, I can't say that. First time I started working with, I started working with Miles Kane. We met out. No, I think I bootlegged one of his records, and then Alex came into it. I went to produce a record for Miles. Turned up and it was like, I didn't know, it was top secret. Turned up, Alex Turner's there. I've never turned up and been so like, I've been out all night anyway. Went in and like, Alex Turner's sitting there, he was like, anyone knows me well, he was like our biggest hero. And I was like, literally sat there like for days, like, yes. But it's a very proper highlight of career.
Let's speak to these boys.
Yeah, I've got to go and start. Love you all.
Come on, mate.
Let's have a round of applause.
Hey! Team Skream! Team Skream! Team Skream! Team Skream!
Playing on the same bill as Skream at that time in the UK was near enough impossible, right? And but after Plastic People closed, this was in the old days of Plastic People. After it closed, there's nothing really around that area. There's nowhere around that area that sells booze. So me, him, and Rat, who's the guy who booked forward, went, and a couple other people went on a mad hunt for somewhere to get bevy, and we were walking around London for hours, man. It's like London for me at that age was like an alien planet. And we come to this this greasy spoon kind of like van that sells like rolls and sausage and all that, and somehow a big dirty bottle of HP sauce has ended up on the ground, and Ollie's just jumped on it full force. He's a big guy, man, Ollie, right? So he has the force to ejaculate a full 2 litre bottle of HP sauce over another person, and unfortunately that time that other person happened to be me. But being the little brown-nosed cunt I was at the time, I let him away with it. These days, I'd probably give him a little slap or something, at least a dead arm. But so I was a little brown-nosed bastard from Glasgow with brown sauce like all over my body. I've been all over it.
About the pot.
The pot.
Go on, you tell the pot one.
Everyone thinks he had a poo in a pot in the hotel. He didn't have a poo in a pot. Basically, we're all talking about Seth Troxler's naked photos, and Ollie's just decided that he wanted to do something out there, and yeah, he's just like sat in a bucket naked.
So that's the history behind the big bucket story.
That was
That
it.
photo.
Yeah.
that people
It was like, let's get the champagne bucket. He had a magazine. I've got 76 photos on my old phone.
Which you will have to get out one day for the people.
Why 76?
Well, yeah, why 76?
Because he was just like,
Taking more
just
pictures.
carry on.
Yeah, take him, flick him.
He wanted
Not
to make
much
sure that it had the right message in the photo. Yeah.
Be Jack. Play. If I was to play back to back with one DJ season, it'd have to be Jack. Because we keep each other on our toes. We share a lot of music. We've got similar tastes in a lot of different music. So yeah, it'd be Jack. As much as he irritates me when we play together, it works. Oh, do you know what? Actually, yeah, Jack. I won't upset him if I say anyone else.
I mean, the truth is that without Skream there wouldn't be Jackmaster, do you know what I mean? See, when I was a kid, like, Ollie was for want of a better word, he was my cheerleader. He was going around all over the world and saying, you need to book this kid, Jack. He was in interviews, he was telling everyone I was his favourite DJ. He was refusing to do shows unless I was booked with him and stuff like that. And like, for me, like, for anyone to give you that kind of compliment or just be in your corner so heavily is amazing. But like, Ollie was like my hero, like for a long time before we became proper friends. He was like, I really looked up to him a lot, and to have that kind of support from him was just crazy. And Ollie's one of these guys. Like, people will be like, oh, he switched to playing house and techno, or he switched to playing disco, he switched to this. Ollie's never switched to anything, really. Ollie's like, out of everyone in the scene and one of the people that you could expect to be the most jaded, he's not. He's like a true music lover. Like, he lives and breathes music. Like, I will wake up some days to look for music. For me, it seems like a chore or a job. Ollie's just one of these people that lives and breathes it. And it's something that's really infectious when you're around him, like.
But I think there's a thing when you look at a lot of old school artists, they are like, the word rock star comes into mind. Not just the music, what they do, or it's more the party lifestyle, and there's not a lot of people who still do that, and Ollie still does that. You know,
he's like a modern age rock star.
He's just travelled from Edinburgh. He's not been to sleep. We'll probably party in Manchester tonight, and then carry on in Bristol tomorrow.
Let's be honest, I would never say any of this shit to his face. See all these compliments. Not happening, right? So when Ollie's watching this film, right, I'm just going to deny any of this conversation happening.